Senator Crawford.
Yeah, man. Welcome.
Nothing much, my friend. Welcome to Know Your Money Matters.
Yeah,
we are not only joined by the senator, but he's also an agriculturalist and a farmer.
Yeah.
So take this one, Damion. This one is yours.
Respect. Well, thank you for having me, man. As the show says, you got to know that your money matters and make your money matter, you know. So today we're just gonna have a conversation about the possibilities in that.
And Damion, listen to this now, and you're going to understand why we're giving you this one.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? All right. My friend, nobody more than the senator with us tonight who knows the business of agriculture. So, Damion, tell us
yes,
why is it that young persons are not so involved and it making so much money?
Well, I think for one, we are cultured to seek a job more so than to be an entrepreneur. The vast majority of Jamaicans are cultured in that way. So you go to school, you get a degree, and you seek a job. And then additionally, those who are seeking to be in entrepreneurship, we are told that agriculture is kind of dirty. A dirty work, not recognizing that some of the richest people in Jamaica are in agriculture. For example, Best Dress is agriculture. They grow chicken, rainforest seafood, Grace, some of the biggest companies. JP, Jamaica Producers, they're in banana, pineapple, chew juice. They're also growing their own orchards. So some of our biggest companies are in agriculture. What's the name of that one again? It's Seprad. With Surge Island over there with milk. So most times when we hear agriculture, we see a little old man with a cutlass, you know. Seldom do we promote that side. So when you add the facts that many of us don't want to take the risk of being an entrepreneur, to the fact that those who are entrepreneurs look down on agriculture, then by extension, you find that everybody wants a laptop, you know.
But Damion, you know, it is very topical right now because one of today's headline, you know, was that we need to cut our agricultural import bill by 20% only if we produce more here. What does that mean?
Well, the fact of the matter is that a lot of people don't recognize that foreign exchange is based on demand and supply. And so if we're importing more than we're exporting, then there's always going to be a devaluation of the Jamaican dollar, which then causes for an inflation into the prices of goods that we're consuming from overseas. So we don't recognize all the ties that exist, but there's no security if there's no food security. A country needs biosecurity and food security to make sure the people are healthy and surviving. And we haven't achieved food security.
But as they talk about food security, there's one element that every human being have to do, and it's eat. Every single one of us. So it just goes to show what the importance of agriculture, and we are playing with it.
You know, what that adds as well is not just food security, but it reverse. The fact that everybody have to eat, it also add business security. So if you're selling food, then and everybody have to eat. The only thing is that you have to be food that they want to eat. But then if you're selling things that people don't have to do in the broad category, then that also have a higher business risk because fashion and fad can shift it away easily as a total category. But food can be shifted away from as a total category. So therefore, agriculture also have that almost consistent demand for some form of agriculture.
Okay. All right, Damion, Senator, 1 second. For those persons rejoining us, we are thankful for that. You are joined tonight with my co-host, Senator Damion Crawford, a lecturer, an entrepreneur, a businessman, and most importantly, an agriculturalist. And he's tonight trying to let you understand the money side of the business. Yeah, agro-business. We outlined some of the biggest companies, the most wealthiest person in Jamaica. They are actually in the farming side of things. So
yeah, plain owners. We call them plain owners. Some of the plain owners are agriculturalists, you know.
Yes. Because why the young persons are shying away from this? You're right, Damion. They think of the cutlass days. They are not thinking about mechanization and the big plots that you use in those things to do now. You're not bending your back with machines anymore, right?
Well, you see, my brother, one of the things that we are incorrect in is the assumption that technology is information technology. Information and communication technology is only one form of technology. Technology is simply a better way of doing things. So therefore, there's also technology in agriculture. There's technology in everything. So when I say to a man, say, yo, man, I'm carrying agriculture, I'm saying, no, I'm going to technology. No, I say, right, I have information technology, which is computer and communications and stuff. But there's also, for example, I have a fowl coop that is automated. I have an automated fowl coop, that's technology. So this fowl coop feed the birds by itself, collect the litter and carry it, go throw away by itself, collect the eggs and send it into a room by itself. And if they buy the other machine to wash the eggs and put it into a tray. So therefore, there is technology in everything. And we continue to believe that what we call the fourth revolution, which is the technological, the third is the technological and the fourth is the Internet of Things, that those things are not a part of agriculture. But believe me, there's so much technology in agriculture that you'll be surprised what jobs exist within it and how exciting it is when you're doing it.
Yeah, well, you know what you just touched on? It means that there are so many areas in agriculture right now that I'm sure they are looking for young talent, from nutritionists to, you can read them off,
veterinary services, soil thing, science, everything, man. But at the end of the day, let me tell you, the way employment works is that if a man not making 6 times his salary for you, then it's a bad hire. So therefore, when you look on a taxi, for example, if you give a man a taxi for drive, him drive 6 days, but him only get 1 day for himself. You understand? Him have to give X amount of money each day. So when you work for a person, 5 of your value don't stay with you. It makes sense that you invest in yourself and keep your value. So most young people now must recognize that the ability to earn a wage is far reduced because the opportunities for wages have been taken away by machines.
Damion, Damion, we have to take that one as a takeaway. They must invest in themselves.
Yeah.
All right, good. As a matter of fact, Nicholas is saying that agriculture is the key of our economy. Naturalist Dope is saying so true. So yes. One is saying the future prime minister. Well, I am happy that he's the first prime minister I'll be speaking with.
Well, you know, what we don't want is if people have a habit of looking at things as competitive more than complementary. You see, agriculture is one of the staples of any economy. That is true. But therefore, I've not seen a very wealthy country only have agriculture. It have to have other things, because you see, one of the problems, even with my farm, for example, is when you're not adding value to your agriculture, you get the cheaper part of the agriculture. So the man who make the tomato, he not make as much money as the man who make the ketchup. You know what I mean? So therefore, the value added, which now are going to be perceived as manufacturing, that's the real money there. So like me, have some goats now. I said to myself, yo, I'm going to do a pre-season mutton. So you have to now carry it to this other level than just growing the goats, right? So therefore, a combination of industries for which agriculture must be one of the central ones is the basis upon which nations are going to really survive, you know?
Hold on, Senator. You say you have a pre-season. A pre-season what?
Mutton. As you know, me they try out for the goat thing, right?
Yes.
Because I went down to an election and I promised them, yo, listen, I could try go into this goat thing, and it was a big joke to Jamaica. So that's how me stay still. Me like prove myself right. So I say, all right, since not laugh, I gotta do it by myself. So I went into this goat thing. Now, what I recognize when I'm selling the goat to the middleman, I might make let's say we make $80 then, right?
Yes.
To the middleman. But when you sell it to the final consumer, you can make like $1,220.
Right.
So then you say to yourself, why would I sell it to 80 when we can try sell it for 120?
Yes.
Then now doing that research, I recognize, but if I add value to it, like for example, value is anything people are willing to pay for. Sometimes we don't really know these simple things.
Yeah.
So therefore, if I buy 10 pounds of flour, cut it down in a 1 pound and sell it to you, that's value to you because you don't need 10 pounds of flour. If I
Definitely.
go buy 10 pounds of flour way down at Westmoreland, drive come back to Kingston and sell it to you, that's value to you because you're not willing to drive go way at Westmoreland. And so therefore, if I should get this mutton, cut it up and season it so that you only throw it in your pot, that's valid to you because you might not be willing to throw it, to season it up. You understand? So therefore...
Tanisha said definitely.
Yeah, big up Tanisha. So if I can find a way to make it either easier to access or better to use or more taste-wise or whatever, I've added value. And every time you add value, you can make more money.
But Damion, Senator, I don't want us to lose this point. You make the point that you got into the goat because person laugh after you. So you're telling us that you have all the goats in Jamaica?
Not all, but I mean, I'm one of the biggest one now. Yeah, I have like 600 mothers.
What? No, man. No, man. The young people need to hear that. Repeat.
Yeah. I have about 600 mothers, you know. Because, you see, you have to believe first in yourself, you know. Once you believe in yourself, you try your thing. Don't make other people dissuade you from the things that your information, your research. The only thing criticism do for me is to make me research more because I want to see if them correct. But it don't stop me from doing what I'm going to do. So when a person criticizes me, I go and do more research. Is there any truth in what they're saying? Is there any likelihood that they're correct? And then now, once my research show me that they might not be, I'm going full speed ahead. So I started with 40 2 years ago. Well, almost 2 years. April next year is 2 years. So I start with 40 and then we just go on and learn and grow, and now I have 600 mothers.
No, man. Let me come back to her. You start with 40. You are one of the biggest goat farmers right now. And it's because people took it for a joke. No, followers, this is what motivation and believe in self can do. And we have a lot of youngsters on the live tonight. As a matter of fact, Damion, one person is saying, what about cheese? Goat color. This thing,
That's why I never wanted to just stop my brother at agriculture, because you see, when me raise a goat, there's an opportunity for milk processing, there's an opportunity for cheese, there's an opportunity for cheese alternatives like cheesecake and stuff like that. So therefore, all of that is more manufacturing.
Yes, so as a matter of fact, somebody go look further. Wait, you know, before this program finishes, I'm sure we have to have a part 2 because it must be joke.
Well, Cleopatra used to be in a goat milk here.
Welcome, guys. For all of you following tonight, you have to believe this. While he was a minister, he was looking after goats, and people take it for joke. What kind of right? But guess what? It is true. It is true. And from 40 goats to one of the largest goat farmers, and he's still a lecturer and doing everything same way. So you see, if you are serious, and we say one income stream don't work, you know, and this is one thing that we teach on this program, or bring financial awareness to. One income stream don't work. So not only Damion having the lecturing, agriculturalist, the Senate, but the businessman, other businesses, he's showing young persons that, look here, mechanization and all of these things is helping to drive his business. But Damion, one of the deterrent for persons is that they keep saying lack of funding. They can't get money to borrow. They don't know how to turn to improve. What do you have to say to them?
Well, first of all, as I say, I start with 40 because what a lot of people who have money, whether it's a bank or an investor, is a proof of concept, right? So therefore, when you can show, say, yo, listen, man, I put in $10 and I make $12. So therefore, if I put in 100, maybe I can make 120. The proof of concept by starting small is important. What I don't recognize, what I don't understand with younger people who have longer time to live is that them all want to be rich tomorrow. No, that should be the older people, like people like some 60-year-old. Them should have said, yo, I'm half rich now, come now get to enjoy it. But at 23 and a half rich by 24. You understand? So therefore, the scale of your business don't automatically start large. Enough big company grow into being big. You understand? So when we look on it now, I want to be the best dress of mutton. You understand? Because them are the king of chicken. So I want to be the king of goat. You understand me? So we import $2 billion worth of mutton, you know, $2,000 million worth of mutton. You get
and now you want is 5% of that, you know. You know how much of that?
10%. I want 10% of, you know, time a boat till me tired, time a go till me time a boat. You get me? Yeah.
So I say you only need 5, you want 10. You know, you know, someone is saying that we are very impatient as persons why we lose out on investment. We don't spend the time.
And Jamaica also ridicule failure. You understand? So therefore, we're afraid to fail. And I like America where a man start 10 things and him still have to try. So you're afraid to fail because Jamaica ridicules.
For 100 times and come back.
Yeah. But if you try something and fail, Jamaica ridicule you and you fool and you whatever. So the fact that they ridicule failure now, it adds another risk to business. This is what you call now a social risk. You understand? So outside of the financial risk, our culture of anti-failure adds a social risk to make a man now. Because remember, you know, risk creates greater demand for return. So therefore, because the social risk is added, you almost want supernormal profits to subsidize both the financial risk and the social risk. You pre. So there needs to be a kind of a societal marketing effort to reduce this negative perception of failure. Because I start this goat thing. I knew me don't know about goat. I'm a town man. You understand? The whole time I say goat, them and I'm like newspaper and them thing up on the street and thing. So I'm new to it. So therefore, a disease can come and wipe it out and I fail. But if the society now make failing be failed, you understand? Failing mean the game not done, you know. Failing is not failure. So I can be failing and come back and win.
Yes, Senator. 1 second. Lamarocks. I can't pronounce some of the names and I apologize. But the essence of this is to take hemp and remaking it as a byproduct of cannabis. Cannabis. Yeah. So we are saying again, it's the point that we are saying, don't just grow the weed, turn it into a byproduct and create value. So you are promoting value added. Take the tomato, make tomato sauce. Take the goat and curry it and put it on the shelf. You know, this is one of the things that we are driving for on Money Matters. Understand the business of money. Too many young persons don't understand the business of money and get sidestepped and want to make it too big. So I am really enjoying this Senator.
Big up Swag Princess. She say, hey, yeah. But what we want everybody get out of this, if you're gonna get nothing out of this tonight, see? Value is anything people are willing to pay for. So, all right, if I take flour and make it into dumpling, and a man willing to pay for dumpling, that's value. Because I know everybody go through the process of making the dumpling. If I take flour and sell it back as flour, it is also value because if I buy 100 pounds of flour and I sell you 1 pound, that's value to you. That's why you pay more per pound, because other than that you buy 100 pounds and 99 pounds get weeble. You understand? And them young kids, they don't really know how to put the weeble flour into the strainer, knock it out, and still use it. So therefore it waste. You understand? So anything. So if me say me I go deliver meat to your yard, that's value. So anything that people willing to pay for. So what we have to look now is to say, have I captured all the value? So me I put some goat now we only eat grass. Because some people don't want to go to eat feed. Because that is hormones and all of them things there. So now you start a grass fed. So you know it's a grass fed, man have to pay more for that.
Okay.
You understand?
Organic. We probably know it as the organic one. That's what we call it.
Yeah. So right. So there's a market. You have to look at anything we have do. Say, have I captured the total amount that people are willing to pay? You understand? So you go into a party, same music, same everything, and a man say have a VIP. And people want to pay more for going at that just for the intrinsic value of feeling special.
Why? Damion, we're taking just 1 second because I have to say something right now. Because for those persons just joining, they need to know what the topic is all about because we have to, go and come again. It is agriculture. It is one of the most lucrative sectors, yet young people are shying away from it. And we are here tonight to show them a growth path how to join this sector and make something from it. And listen again, Damion, because trust me, Protege and Chronics tell us. All right. So, Damion, you know, and you are sharing your vision. Because the funny thing about it is that one of our followers are saying you're a visionary. And it is truly inspiring. And it's organic. And please save, Sugar is asking me to save the life. All right, I will, Sugar. Damion, continue, my friend, because I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. So what I've done now, me personally, I've gone into animals, more so than plants. And one of the reasons is because the animals are reproduce themselves. And I can almost calculate mathematically how much I'm supposed to get. Because right now, for example, we have 120-something pregnant mothers. Not ladies, because not me pregnant 120-something ladies. But we have 120-something pregnant mothers, right? For the goat farm. See? Now, if we're lucky, that can give me 240 new goat.
In
you
what,
understand?
In what time? In what time?
Well, normally in 7 months, so by the time you take 2 months, breed them, 5 months, them have baby, you get me?
Well, Damion, with this live tonight, you are going to cause a shortage in goat meat because I'm telling you, we're going to have more goat farmers in Jamaica after tonight. So I don't know if we're going to send the price up or an oversupply going to send the price down. But
no, we're not nowhere near an oversupply. We import almost 100,000 carcasses of mutton, which is equivalent to about 58,000 mothers what we need. So we need about 58,000 mothers, and me just a fight for the 600. So the whole life can go up on it and still not reach nowhere right now. You get me? Yeah. You get me? Yeah. That's why I'm going to tell you, them are going to live to say that I am the best dress of mutton.
And Know Your Money Matters followers and Damion followers tonight here for the first time on Know Your Money Matters. We are happy. Mind your talk, Damion. All right.
Yeah, because them love teeth goat, but I bet that.
but it's funny. It's funny. So what about the risk? The risk on the teeth side. What about that?
Yeah, well, that is one of the risks. And whenever you're going to business, you have to also look at the country's risk. Because another country where have goat might not have that teeth goat risk, So that is really a country-specific risk. It's not a goat-specific risk.
Okay.
You understand? So you have places in New Zealand and in Australia where they don't have goat teeth like how we have goat teeth. You get where I come from. So whenever you are going to business, always say to yourself, where I'm seeking to operate, what is that risk? What's that country-specific risk? You understand me? So Jamaica have that risk of goat thieves always trying to interfere. Right now, when you go large like myself, right, I invest a lot in security. So you'd have to jump my fence, then you talk to my dog, then you jump the electric fence, they talk to some other dog, right? So therefore, It'll be time for the slow my go there, right? But that
All right.
expense,
So
that
Damion, you're
expense,
saying that you have security cover and the incentives, you never need much incentive because you were self-motivated because person said, look here, the good thing now go work. So toward the distractions that people used to say, boy, I don't have the money for start it, the security and all of those things, you overcame those, right? So
yes.
and you
But
don't have a
I'm
problem
saying
with
when you go small, you see, you can't really take on some of the security expense because of fixed costs. You get it? So when my father did teach me from me young is if you don't have money, have friends. See,
okay.
some of us are so selfish that we don't want 10 of our friends to be rich with we. You understand?
Don't
So
be
if
selfish.
it is now, say, you know, because remember, you know, me are 40 now. So me I live for long, me I earn for long, me have a little money put down, and me have friends who have a little money put down. But a little young 25-year-old will make 100,000. She don't have that money to invest. But if 10 of them come together or 15 of them come together and say, make we try something, then no, they will be able to be big too. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
the
Damien,
selfishness, what we have is problem.
at Stepper is saying that they can't see you. So I don't know how you can assist at Stepper. All right, at Stepper, that is what we try to satisfy our followers.
Yeah.
Thank you, I Stepper.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so I'm saying seek to have friends come together. You understand? Well, you
Yes.
and me are virgin, as you know, so we always a play ball on a Sunday and thing.
Yes.
But when your friends come together now and say, all right, here we know, 10 we are going to put in 100,000 and see where we go from there. So you have 1 million. That's much better than you alone with your one little 100,000. Once you have your agreement, because no matter, you know, me not put friend in a business, you know, me and your friend, so may I come to you with a business. After that, we start operate like it's a business. So contract and everything have to be signed. You understand what I'm saying?
Partnership.
So the only thing now make you and me in a partnership is because we are friends. But it don't mean so we have to operate the partnership like a friendship. You understand? We operate the partnership like a business. And so I believe that that's one of the hindrances because there has been a unreal dependence on self, even though we never born wealthy. You understand? So me think say if more people was to do that kind of a cooperative, you understand? It would have served better, you know.
Boy, I am telling you, you have some serious takeaways, you know, man. Partnership, don't be selfish, social risk. They are afraid to fail. They must show a proof of concept by starting it out and then they go later. Damion Crawford, yes man. Entrepreneur and the biggest are what? The biggest goat farmer in Jamaica.
No, one half. We don't know the biggest. It's one half.
We'll be speaking it into being, you know.
But you have some bad goat farmer that miss still, you know, who very good at it. But they don't have enough like me, understand?
Yeah, but you're going to be the best dress of mutton. So remember,
I am going to be that.
So to get here, they are the biggest. And make no point about it, man. All right, real talk. Love the knowledge. All right, well, basically, know your money matters. Money matters Monday is normally a half hour. So we will give the senator 2 minutes to actually unlock, because I said I have a very long list of takeaways. So, so the advice to the young people, because what we really need to do is show the younger person the light to say, look here, don't abandon farming. Think about it. Think about it. Government have a lot of lands out there for leasing and whatever, a lot of idle land, and they can be put to production. And that's what we want to drive home. Because believe it or not, I went to Kenya in 2012 to look at food security and how Africa will feed themselves by 2025, the continent of Africa, right? And I am looking here and see how we taking farming for a joke. So we have to bring it out, and I'm happy that you, with your get at it, go at it attitude, join that line and showing persons that it can be done.